All right, it's the home stretch, folks. We are on day 4 of the weekly challenge, which is bringing us to board 7. And we may have some work cut out for us. We're going to have to be pretty aggressive towards the end here. I think we may be down a possible hefty margin due to a path to success on board 4, which was a vulnerable game. But before I jump in, last day, folks, and you'll never hear this from me again until next year. We have the Junior Fund auction going on. As discussed, you can bid and play with some of the best players and teachers from this planet. Just jump to the link that I put in the description or in the comments, and you can, for the last day, if you're watching this live on July 7th, which is when it posts, July 7th, 2022 is the last day you can put bids in for this auction. They're trying to get up to about $50,000, and they're close, folks. They just need a last push effort, and we get our juniors the funding they need to be successful in the world of bridge. So, folks, bid early, bid often. Last chance to excel is today, July 7th, 2022. If you're watching this later on, folks, the link should still work to donate directly to the Junior Fund. And we appreciate all of the bids that you guys have been making there. Thank you so much. Now back to business, folks. Board 7, we have an opening hand finally, and we get to open the bidding. Yes. We have not had the greatest run of cards during this set, but now things are changing. 1 heart, partner bids 2 no trump, which is Jacoby 2 no trump. Hey, partner, I have a balanced hand with 13 or more points. I'm so glad this hand is here because this hand is a pile of garbage. It is nice now. It is very nice the partner has a 9-card heart fit. But this is a 4 heart bid in response to Jacoby 2 no trump. Let me give you the quick responses here for those of you that may not have seen this. And if you haven't seen this, folks, my slam practice or my complete guide to slam bidding has this built into it. So it's a really good full guide to get you to understand not only this raise, but how to continue. And one of the ways we continue is to show a minimum opening hand, which is exactly what we have. We have a 12 count. It is balanced. If we had shortness, we would bid a new suit at the 3 level. So in response to Jacoby 2 no trump, 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, and 3 spades would all show a singleton or void in that suit. The bid of 3 hearts would say to partner, hey, I do not have a minimum opening hand. I have something more than my bare minimum. New suits at the 4 level are good 2nd 5-card suits. And the bid of 4 of the major is, hey, partner, I opened, but I have a bare minimum for my opening bid. And all of these other balanced bids, which are the heart bids, deny shortness, right? You will always show shortness no matter what you think your values are. Here, I know my values are minimum, and notice our robot partner clearly understands this. Balanced minimum, right? Doesn't have to be totally balanced. You could be 5, 4, 2, 2. Just no singletons, no voids, because we would automatically show those. So here, we bid 4 hearts, and notice if partner had like a 20 count, they would bid it. They would continue to bid, right? They would want to bid more. But here, we're sitting pretty. The only thing we're worried about here is a spade rough at this point. I don't have a great response to this, unfortunately. I'm going to be false carding in either direction. I don't want a spade return. That's all I don't want. I just want them to cash clubs and exit a red card. That would be beautiful and beautiful. Okay, good. Now we can just claim. I'm going to claim, and I guess we'll draw 1 round of trump just to kind of, there we go. And now we'll claim. Because we know we're just going to lose 1 spade, so we're just going to claim that. We'll take our plus 620. That was an easy one to play. All right. Unfortunately, it's probably not going to get us much further ahead. The robot's going to have the exact same auction and produce the exact same result, right? Unless maybe that spade, and they were never getting a spade rough, so nothing mattered on this end. All right. This time, whoa, look at this. Lefty opened 2 spades and right-hand opponent bid 3 diamonds. Now let's recognize when we preempt, right, and someone responds with a new suit, that's a good hand, folks. And it should make sense noting how terrible our hand is. and the fact that partner passed the preempt. This is a really strong hand, right? This shows a good 16 or more and their own diamond suit. And it denies a fit in spades, right? Or it should, in my opinion here. The robot might do something weird here, but this is just a new suit saying I have a really good hand. Let's see. West just jumps to 4 spades, which should just say, hey, I have a really good suit and I like the fact that you have values. Okay, we will encourage this. And why do we encourage? Well, we want a ruff. Right. So notice we know the ruff is not happening here. And let me just tell you 2 things. I have no idea what the 10 of clubs is going to mean to the robot. It should, in a standard method signaling system, mean that I want you to return clubs. Why do I want them to return clubs? I can see the king's going to win. It's more important that I get void now. And if partner has a spade entry, now I can trump a club over dummy, right? Or sometimes declarer might just ruff a club at some point too, if that's what's happening. And we'll get a trick that way. So here, we're just hoping partner has a spade entry. And they could still, I suppose, here. And it's not looking good for us. All right, we'll cover. Ooh, okay, good. We are going to score this one. And now, because we don't want to lead from our hand, if you can take note, folks, we certainly don't want to betray the location of any card, and we would be creating a trick for declare here, so we're safely exiting. And we're just going to pitch. We're going to try not to pitch diamonds until we need to. And that's just to help partner out. If they're holding a card here, it's not making any difference. They're just going to take their tricks and run. The robots never claim. They should. I think they do. I've seen other AI claims, but I think the robot can be allowed to claim at some point these days. It would make it a little faster. So 2 fast hands here, folks. And not much we were going to do on either one. And take a look. Yeah, look at West. Right, that's a good 4 spade bid here. Take a look. Right, partner, oh, you have a good hand and you might not have spades. Well, I have spades covered, and I know we can play this game. 3-no trump doesn't look like it would be too bad from the East player's position either. From any position, it's okay, but East especially ends up being quite good. But spades clearly much, much safer on this one, and they got themselves to the right spot. I don't think we got anything accomplished here today other than chopping up 2 boards, meaning average results. So we have our work cut out for us, I believe, unless, I mean, we're either really close with the robot here or we're way behind. Because as noted, board 4, the hard suit was guessable, or I mean, I don't know if it was guessed. It could have been guessed. Let's put it that way. And if the robot guessed it correctly, which they do a pretty good job at, I have to say, we might be behind. So we may need a little catch up. And we're going to start with our partner opening 2-no trump on this last board here, or second to last board. Partner open 2-no trump. Make your bid, folks, and see what bid we're going to make tomorrow. And guys, I will see you then. And don't forget, last day, if you haven't yet, last time you're going to hear from me, Junior Fund. Jump on over to the link that's in the description or in the comments and bid early and often on play events with not only myself, but some of the other best players and teachers from around planet Earth. So jump on in for a great cause, and I will see you tomorrow for the finale of this event, folks.